Oh, there we go. Hello there. So, um, I decided to do a little review on an oil that I found actually a few years ago. Um, just randomly in an Indian store. And I kind of looked it up, and I think I actually got it before, but I wasn't like, as you can tell, I'm horrible with hair care. I wasn't really like focused on trying to use it, but I've kind of done the big shop like 3 times. I was over that. Fro was beastie. I went back to perms. And my perm hair when I was younger was hella long. Like, can't even see it. Like, long, long. Of course, age makes your hair a little bit different. And my hair is not taking as nicely to it. So I was just looking at some things that I wanted to try, and actually, I was on vacation in Maryland, and I found this spot that's actually sidebar. Um, if you go to Maryland, hot in the letter N roll hot pot. So it's basically like you just take a whole bunch of fresh meats and seafood, frog legs, pig brain, pig blood, and you put it in a hot pot. But this place I like because they have a conveyor belt next to your table that gives you, oh, by the way, it's all you can eat. Um, Gives you vegetables, so anything from spinach, bok choy, lettuce, all kinds of stuff comes by like on a conveyor belt, and you just pick it off and throw it in your pot. They also have like quail eggs. It was like amazing. But when I got there, I saw next door was an Asian market, and I was like, oh, I wanted to go in there for this bath mitt that I feel like is really good. I'll talk to you guys about that later. But then I was walking through the aisles, and I saw this oil that I actually forgot about all this time, and I was like, you know what, I want to try something like different in my hair. So here it is. This is the Amla Hair Oil, and it's basically made out of Indian gooseberries. Now this is a bottle already made for you and all that kind of good stuff, but there are people that have access to the actual gooseberries, and they actually kind of like shred them and heat them up and put them in oil and do all this extra stuff with it. But here in La America, ooh, don't mind that. Here in America, it's kind of hard to find stuff like that. So I just felt like this was a good alternative. I actually bought it, and last night I looked on YouTube, and there was a few people doing reviews on it. Some girls natural, some girls Indian, some girls black, some girls not, whatever. I think a lot of people were saying the same thing, the benefits of it having a lot of minerals and vitamins and vitamin C and all that kind of good stuff that's good for your hair. But they also kept on trying to talk about like the smell, and I was like, I don't want anything funky in my hair. But to me, when I smell it, let's open this up. You know what it smells like? Like blue magic. Like we black girls, I don't know about anybody other, but black girls we use grease. And I heard a girl say like, well, I use grease in my hair and it just smells like grease. To me, that's exactly what it smells like, just grease. So I mean, it all depends on the hair products that you've been using and that you're accustomed to in your family, that your mom, auntie, grandma, next door neighbor, friend down the street use. But to me, it just smells like hair grease. One girl did say in there that it had like mineral oil, this, that, and the other. But I'm like, at the end of the day, back in the day, I used so many different things on my hair, and my hair was definitely long, didn't have any issues. Of course, there's certain people that are high and mighty about like Girl Scouts honor about natural hair care. I'm just gonna look at what works for me and what doesn't. And it also says so this says combined with goodness of almond fruit with a blend of vegetables and mineral oils to maintain long, healthy looking hair. And it's been all over the world for 50 years. And honestly, too, like Indian girls have some nice long hair, and in their culture, they really do believe in like oiling your hair, um, like heavy oiling, not just like a little on your scalp. I mean, like they put it through their kids' hair, their hair, this, that, and the other. And I'm like, at the end of the day, trust me, ooh la la. Like she is like the Indian version of trust me. Do you see these luscious locks? Like I'm just trying to get like you. I'm just trying to get like you a little bit. Okay. Um, you know what? I'm not gonna edit this. This might be a little gross, but I need to blow my nose. I'll be right back. Just gonna keep it real here. So what I'm about to do is just put this through my hair, pause this little video, put it in. So I'm just gonna basically just part it, whatever, into sections and put it in there. And also too, some people have said that it has something great about like gray hair and darkening your hair and maybe helping prevent gray hair or whatever. Like I have gray hair. I'm not even that old. I just have premature graying, whatever. I'm not even like really focused on that because at the end of the day, shining bright like a diamond. Like I have like gorgeous hair. I'm pretty, so I don't care. So I'm gonna put this through, come back on, have you guys see it, see how I feel like it feels in my hair, because I've done coconut, of course, shea butter, of course, African Pride, blendy blend things, so many different kind of oils, but I'm just going to use this by itself. Some people do it with conditioner, but I'm just going to do it by itself and see how I like it. So un momento, por favor.